Hi everybody, welcome to week 6 of quarter 4. This is one of my dogs, Ari, and there's a reason she's joining us today, so we'll see if she behaves. So this week, from May 18th to the 22nd, is what we're going to focus on looking at today. You know the drill by now. You get to pick which of your options you want to do, and then you get to choose that one, photograph your process and product, and submit with a description and reflection. Let's make this a little bigger. All right, it also tells you what the description and reflection can look like, so it's up to you how much detail you're going to put in that. So for this week, your options are make your own paint. So there is a link here that teaches you how to do it. There's a simple way with flour, salt, and water to do it with a little bit of food coloring. She makes one color. I recommend making at least 3 so you have some options with what you paint. Primary colors, yellow, red, and blue are always really great because they're so versatile. And really it's up to you what you want to do subject-wise. I would just give yourself a break about realism. Don't feel like you have to stay with realism as your subject unless that's really what you want to do. You can be as crazy as you'd like. And as an example, I have this Matisse here for you to look at. He really plays with the background and textures and colors in this. And then you'd photograph and submit a reflection. All right, next up, we have pet portraits, hence why the lovely Ari is joining us. So for this, I want you to choose either an image of a pet that you have or draw a pet from observation. Obviously, if they're sleeping, it might be a little easier, or pictures really work well. So find your favorite and you can start sketching. You can do it in any media, but when you are drawing something like this, which is a more complicated object, think about starting with breaking down what you see into basic shapes. So if I were drawing Ari the way she's sitting here, I'd start with her head. It's this kind of like oval, mostly circular with maybe a little bit of a snout area, and then I'd start with some triangles for her ears. Once you get the basics with light lines, then you can start to add smaller details like the direction of her fur, the eyes, things like that. Feel free to leave it sketchy if you want. Sometimes those drawings can be really beautiful, or really color it in and do a lot of detail. All right, the next one, play in the dirt. Okay, so how many times have teachers allowed you to play in the dirt for a grade? I'm asking you to go outside. Once again, it's going to be gorgeous this week. And if you have a stream near you, try to dig in that stream to find natural clay. Clay is just the breakdown of rocks, so streams are the ideal place to find clay. If you don't have access to that, you can also use dirt that you could just find in your backyard. And I want you to experiment with it. See if you can form it into anything interesting. Try adding water to kind of manipulate the material. Try using different tools to form it. Try letting the sun dry it for you. See what you can do and take a couple pictures along the way to document your process. If you are interested in really making clay from an outdoor stream and you have access, this is a great resource that gives you step-by-step instructions. It's pretty complex, but if that's something you want to do for your project, you could do that too. And then lastly, this is the same as last week. If you haven't had a chance to explore Art21 and the videos associated with it, I highly recommend it. You go to this website, you pick one of the artists. I've shown you a few of my favorites here, and you watch some of their videos. Just in your reflection, remember I want you to describe the video and also submit maybe a favorite work or 2 of theirs. So I hope you have a great week and get out there and start being creative, everyone.